Hello, this is Ronnie. I am back here with a clip focusing on gold and silver. Just a brief announcement. I am going to introduce the special offer again this week, and I'm going to let it run through the festive season. So take a look. Maybe you want to have a go at a trial at 50% off. I will be providing more details at the end of this clip. So if you're interested, please stay on. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and good trading. Bye now. Okay, this is the daily scale of silver priced in US dollars based on the recent price action and the reversal that we have seen also in the currencies. We are now looking at potentially a bottom in silver and gold. If that is correct, we have in hand the end of the C, which in turn terminates the D. So if I go with the interpretation, the bearish interpretation long term for silver, I have this as an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D, and now silver is going to go up to deliver that E leg. Based on the time scale that we analyzed with the currencies, so I also think that this is likely to last for about 2 months, 6 to 8 weeks, as I said. Sorry, and let's examine now the 60 minutes and see what should and should not happen now with silver. You see this leg, for example, started in September, roughly September 11. This is now December 11. You see, so we have seen October, November. Yeah, you got those 2 months easily here. And what I'm arguing is that we are going to have a similar move now extending over 2 months, giving us another A, B, C. I'm not sure how far it's going to run up, but the idea is that it's probably not going to run above 18.2, not by a lot, maybe by a win a bit, but not by a big chunk. The best of all worlds for us, we are seeking good interpretation, yes, being able to give yes, they have a good forecast. The best of all worlds will be if we can run up here and we just see silver getting stuck at 17.2 area and then going sideways, but not just going sideways, but actually creating a very nice triangle for us. That'll be the best of all worlds. We have now almost certainly a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in process. If I'm right and it does not sink back to break the floor, this is absolutely critical. Okay, that's 15.6. It goes back down this week and it breaks through the floor. Forget it. This interpretation has to be revised. The C is not over. The C will have an extension. Okay, it means we are going to go down further in silver. But if we do get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete, we go sideways, then third wave, then fourth wave, then fifth wave, we reach roughly 17.2. And then a stop. A stop. Look what happened here. It went nowhere for 1 month. Almost 1 month. Didn't go anywhere. Just stuck. Very boring. That might be the same thing here. And that'll be golden signal for us that we are on the right track. That'll be our A. That's our B. And that's the final short C, which will terminate the E leg. Okay, we'll terminate the E leg, and then somewhere at around February, yes, middle of February, maybe the end of February, we're going to start seeing gold and silver potentially losing ground according to this interpretation. If that is correct, then silver will come down tumbling, and as it falls, it will gather momentum. As the dollar index will start soaring, we will see a serious break here. Okay, so that is the roadmap for you for the next 2 months. But we're working with the details step by step, because that's the best way that I know how to go about trying to fish for that significant signals. You just have to go step by step, yeah, with all the minute scales here. Let's go to the 5 minutes so you see it really clearly. You see, I think that's the bottom, and that's 1, 2. Okay, that's 1, 2, that's 3, and that's a fourth wave. Yes, it's valid, perfectly valid. It hasn't gone through the top of the first wave. Perfectly okay. So we have an A, B, maybe C, D, E, something like that, and then the pop. If I'm right, Monday, Tuesday, this week, basically it has no business coming down here. No, that is 15.75 on the spot silver. It should continue to finish with this triangle and then send it higher above 16.15. Okay, 16.15 to terminate the first leg up in the A leg, of the E leg, the ABC that will terminate the E leg. Okay, so just that you know where we are. Here's gold. The first thing I would say that appears right now out of this reversal, if I'm right that gold hit the floor, is that the C leg ended up being much shorter than the A leg. In fact, it just run slightly longer than the 0.618 of the A leg, but it doesn't matter. I don't see this as an issue, and this is the idealized shape of things to come. Okay, again, like in the case of silver, will go up, deliver at A. Gold will probably run towards 1,290.95, get stuck here for a few weeks, and then pop its head further up, perhaps towards 1350. Yes, perhaps slightly higher to complete that ABC. That will terminate the E leg, which in turn will terminate the very big B, and will send gold diving. Okay, you can see clearly that this is a critical level in the next 2-3 months. 13,355 is a critical level. Yes, it is extremely important level, because you do not want to see, as a bear, you do not want to see this. It's going up, it's jumping above 1,355, it's building a base here, it's beginning to throw signals at us, telling us, hey, you better rethink your wave count here, because this is bullish. This is not bearish. A bearish situation would be that it will attempt to go higher, get knocked down by the resistance, and come down and break under the top of the A. ABC, can you imagine that? ABC, it's running up, then boom, it comes down back under 1290 or so. That is a very strong confirmation the bearish wave count is on track. Okay, so let's have a look now at the details. We'll go to the 60 minutes. Again, you can see that I'm sure you remember that gold was going absolutely nowhere. It's just a pile of ABC, ABC, ABC doing nothing basically. Ending up being a fairly boring market. Coming down, I've treated this as 1, 2, 3 with an A, B, C, D, E. That's my fourth wave. Plunge, fifth wave extended. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behind us. Okay, if I'm reading it right, I have now a case of a 1, 2. Let me go to the 5 minutes so you see it even clearer. Here's the 5 minutes. 5 minutes of spot gold price in US dollars. There are two possible interpretations here. I'm going with this. That's 1, 2. And that's 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5. That gives me the 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. And I'm now in a fourth wave. It is not impossible to say that we have this. It's not going to change the situation a great deal, but that's a 1, 2, 3, and that's an A, that's a B, C, D, E. We terminate the fourth wave. Yeah, we are essentially in this kind of situation. Okay, and either way, we are looking for that fifth leg. If it does break under this level, very, very short term, as you can see, 5 minute scale, this is an important level. It comes at just above 1,250. Why it's important? Because if it does break this level, perhaps we have the fifth leg actually in, with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're supposed to treat this as corrective to the entire move that began from here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that will mean that's your A, B, come down, something like that, that's your C. And then again, sideways price action to be followed by another surge. The entire analysis of gold having delivered a meaningful bottom, at least for the next 2 months, hinges on gold actually not being able to come back and shoot under 1,236. Let's put it like that. It's got no business coming back here. No business whatsoever. As soon as it breaks through 1,244 area, that's red alert for the longs. It's red alert, and you have to prepare for a possible revision of the wave count. Breaking through that, we will be absolutely in no choice. We would have no choice. We would have to revise the wave count. Gold will go down, perhaps for an extension of that C, but that is the critical level for you to watch, just above 1,236. Hello, welcome back. I'm here to provide some details about the offer, and you need to go on to my website, that's wavemastery.com. Yes, www.wavemastery, in one word, of course, .com. You follow on my homepage. Just a quick run here. There are a few articles that I wrote. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading and the arts, why join? You might want to have a look, yes, to run through some of them. Subscribe here, that's where you will find a special promotional offer. Use subscription, that's a tab that essentially gets into action once you log in. It shows you the subscription that you are using, whether it's a weekend service or daily service. Resources, the tab here opens the option to go down to the chart galleries, where you will find a lot of charts, okay, some dating from the 1970s, 1960s, some really interesting stuff. If you are into learning about charts, you're very interested to see how I applied the Elliott waves to past markets. You'll be surprised what sort of markets you're going to find here. Eggs, pork bellies, milk, all sorts of things, really fun. So you can run through that. Useful links, just a few things that I had in mind. It's not really full list. The recommended reading list, also very interesting if you are into reading more about the markets. I just mention some of the very interesting books that I read in the last, in the last 10 years. You may want to take a look. Private policy, terms of use, practically standard stuff. I don't get into the business of checking or selling or merchandising your data. It's really none of my business. Special promotional offer. This is the same link that you found here under subscribe here, just in case you are more comfortable finding it here, whatever, it's right there, it's the same. Contact us. You should use that if you have the slightest question, slightest issue in the in the process of subscribing, in the process of whatever question you have, whatever is on your mind, before subscription, after subscription, whatever. Okay, so that's login, simple. So let's go through the special promotional offer. You will see that I'm quite generous. I open it till, leave it open till next year, basically 15th of January. And it gives you the trial for €9.99, 50% of the normal price, basically for the daily service or the weekend, for the first calendar year. That means for 12 consecutive months you can pay $79 per month for the daily service instead of $159, and you will pay half the price also for the weekend service. So the daily video service includes the weekend service. You don't have to subscribe to both. And 1 week trial, just to see how it is, costs you $9.99. Okay, just to see what's going on, if it's your stuff, you're interested in it, etc. You can cancel anytime. You don't get money back for portion unused, but you will have access up to the end of that month in which you cancelled. Okay, there's no obligation to stay for 12 months. And the VAT issue is mainly applicable to people who come from Europe. And if you come from Europe, please go through the list here, okay? see which country relates to you. If you don't find your country and you come from Europe, it's possible I missed one. Just write to me. I'll see what can be done. Other than that, if you come from the UK, USA, Belgium, and the rest of the world, Australia, Asia, whatever, you don't pay a penny VAT. You just pay $79 per month, and you go through the button here. Scrolling down here, that's the Wave Mastery Weekend Video Service. That starts with 2 weeks trial, priced at $4.99, 2 weeks, because you only get access to the weekend videos. And sometimes I put in a bonus video in the middle of the week, you know, just to keep you floating. I am putting an update for the weekenders, but it's not every week, okay, to be fair. So that's included, you will see, and it's $29 per month instead of $59, and the VAT charges again applicable to mainly people who come from Europe. Okay, so it's the same thing here, and if you come from UK, USA, Belgium, you choose this. Now you go through the subscription. Let's select this one, for example. You go through, you click, and it takes you to the, well, sometimes you get this security challenge, is no big deal. Let's run through that. That's ARST. Hope I got it right. PayPal puts up these things, and it gets you to PayPal's page, where the description of the offer is there. It starts with a trial for 14 days, 29 for each month for 12 installments. Okay, so every month you will be paying 29, and you click and you see that it goes to me. That's my official name, okay, the name that I use normally in documents, etc. So that goes to me. You log in. If you have an account, of course, that should be easy for you. Again, you have security challenge, but you log in, you pay, and PayPal normally brings you back to my website to fill in the subscription form, to choose your login, your password, and after that you almost finished. You go straight to the page where you find the links directly to the videos. Okay, if you encounter any issue, any problem during this process, you need to write to me. I'll take care of that. Please fill in all your details that are required in the registration form, especially if you are from Europe. I need to know for VAT control. But also if you're outside Europe, I need to know the country. You know, just fill in the required info. And let's go back to the website here. Okay, we are back here. The same thing applies to all the other buttons. You're going to go through the same process. Now, that's it basically. If you have an interest, serious interest in trading, I cover a whole range of markets. You can ask me direct questions. You can ask me questions concerning your positions, and I will relate to them in a way that I can under the law, because I'm not licensed to give you personal advice. But what I will do, if you have a position in Apple, for example, you have a position in the Nasdaq, in the index, or whatever, you want my opinion, what's going to happen, I am simply going to provide you a technical analysis of the current position, and I will tell you what I would do if it's going to do this or that, etc., etc. And then with this very detailed information, then you can follow through. You can take your decision. Okay. Other than that, if you come from countries that I don't cover, I will be prepared to look into covering the index of that country. I cover a lot of markets, but of course it's possible that you might come from a country where I don't follow. So don't be put off. You can ask me. I'll see whatever I can do. Of course I will do, and that's about it. So I look forward to see you on my website. Again, don't hesitate. Shoot any question you have. I am based in Belgium, so if you write to me from the US or from Australia or from Asia, might take me a bit of time to react. but I will react. I will get back to you and provide you the information that you need. Okay, so wish you the best, good trading. Bye now.